everyone, Christina from Healthy Blessed Family. I wanted to come on and share with you my weekly prep this week. I did not prep yesterday, and the reason why I did not was we were on a field trip to Mount St. Helens. So I meal prepped today. I did my meal planning yesterday of what I was going to have when we got home from the field trip. And then I did my grocery order on FredMeyer.com, and I picked it up this morning after I went to church. So, and I came home and immediately started meal prepping, and I took a break for lunch. But I wanted to share with you, I went as easy as I could this week because it's a crazy busy weekend. Also, it's a crazy busy week headed back from spring break, to finish the year off strong. So I homeschool. I also help out at our local co-op. So we have a lot of outside activities happening this week. My daughter is starting track and field for the first time. So there's a lot of moving pieces that are happening this week. So one of the things I have found that helps me stay on plan 100% is if I prep. If I take a day and I prep a few things to just help my week go by a lot easier. And one of the number one things I like to prep are vegetables and fruit. Because if I don't do that ahead of time, like if I don't clean the lettuce, dry it, and put it away the way it needs to, then it goes bad really quickly in my fridge. And I'm less likely to eat the fruits and vegetables if they're not already ready for me to eat. It's just one of those things. So that's my number one tip, is to always prep your vegetables and fruit. If you can't do anything else, do that, because it really helps me stay on plan. And so I want to share with you my menu this week and what things I did prep. If you've not tried a Rocket Book, this thing is amazing because I can write on it and then I can erase it. So this is my menu. I prepped a berry chia yogurt parfait for me to have tomorrow morning before I go to co-op. So then that way I'm eating a really good breakfast. It is a carb, and I know that this is going to keep me good to go until it's time for lunch. Because I teach pre-grammar, so I'm always on my feet, and I'm always busy until lunchtime. So that is my breakfast tomorrow morning. And let's see. For lunch, I'm just going to make up a sandwich. I've already prepped my grapes. My grapes I put in jars if I don't have the little snack bags, which I'm out of snack bags and I didn't realize I was. So I have like 4 or 5 of these jars of grapes. And so I'll take probably half a cup of grapes with me in my lunch. And then I'm also going to have Popcorners spicy queso chips. Those are on plan, but you have to be careful with those. For it to stay in E territory, I can only have 17 Popcorner crisp. So I did not put those in a sandwich bag yet, but that will happen tomorrow morning before I leave for co-op. And then for snack, I have a chomp stick and mozzarella stick. Very easy. If I don't do that, I might do KK peanut butter, Coach Canada's peanut butter. I did mix that up. It's already in a jar, and it's in the fridge. I forgot to pull it out to show you, but it's really good. It's on plan. It's a fuel pool, and my celery is already prepped from the other day. And let's see. We're having egg roll in a bowl, part douche. From Trim Healthy Table tomorrow night, which I already cut up the green onions for. So I'm trying a new recipe. I found it on the Trim Healthy Mama website. It's called Egg Roll in a Bowl Single Serve. It is a the best. And so I'm going to have it for lunch. I've already prepped up my meat. So I took like a pound of ground beef and browned it up. The rest is in the freezer for when I want to have a single serve. So this is half a cup of ground beef already ready for that lunch on Tuesday. And I also, Tuesday night, we are having cabin sauce, which is my kids' one of their absolute favorite meals. They ask for it all the time. And if you've been around a little while, you know that we have it quite a bit. And so I wanted to debest. It's very easy debest because my daughter is going to have to go to voice lessons on Tuesday since she's starting track. And so I needed something that was really quick, really easy, that even my husband can do while I'm on my way home, or something that can be done super quick when we get home. So I've already cut up the sausage, the smoked sausage, and the cabbage. So all we have to do is add that beef broth or the other things to it, like the spices and stuff, and cook it up. And super easy, super quick. And we will have a good, healthy meal. The other thing I have on my list is we're going to have blackened chicken, mango, and black beans on Wednesday. And we're going to have salmon, cauli rice, Brussels sprouts, and berries on Thursday, which is going to be a fuel pull. Friday, we're having a ranch hand taco salad. So I have already prepped up my lettuce for that. This is a really cool trick. If you rinse off your lettuce, and it could be in the container, it can be in any kind of lettuce or greens, rinse it off, dry it off, and then line it in a Ziploc bag with paper towel lined in it. It stays fresh for a whole lot longer. And it's true. I mean, last week I had one more thing of lettuce. I can't remember. I think I had to toss some of it because I didn't prep my lettuce all the way. So I did that today. I've also got lettuce for BLTs for myself for this week. For lunch on Thursday, that's what I'm going to have at a Trim Healthy table. So these are already ready to go for me. I also prepped, these mini bell peppers. I love these for Hello Sippers. So probably not tomorrow, probably be Tuesday. I'm going to make me another Hello Sipper. And when I make it, I'm going to pre-make a whole bunch of my powders. All of my powder ingredients. So then all I have to do, boil my water and do the gelatin thing, add all my powders in, and then add two of these peppers, doesn't matter what color, and add in my MCT oil and my apricot extract. And I have a really yummy, healthy sipper for myself. That's the only sippers that, I don't fully prep ahead of time because of the gelatin, but I can prep the powders ahead of time. And I put them in, you probably have seen these in the baby aisle. I put them in here. So this container can hold 3 servings. So I have 3 of these containers up in my cupboard. I love these containers. They're amazing. I have also prepped strawberries. So I have this small jar of strawberries and I have this large jar of strawberries. And that could be added to my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, or snacks whenever I want to have strawberries. And it's healthy. And it's a fuel pull, so it can go with anything I'm eating. I have also prepped up tomatoes. So for the ranch hand taco salad, I have my tomatoes in this container. They're already cut in half, so they're ready to go for Friday. And then I have snacking tomatoes that I can snack on as well during the week. Another thing that I prepped was this oatmeal. It's called Cookie Bowl Oatmeal, and I found it on Trim Healthy Mama website. I'm going to try it for the first time. It is a fuel pull. And so I am, you make it up ahead of time. You can warm it up if you want when you're ready to eat it. But I decided I was going to try this. So this is all ready for me to have on Thursday morning for breakfast. And then there's 2 other things I prepped this week. While I was in the kitchen prepping, I made 2 sippers. My iced vanilla fat burning tea, which you can find in Trim Healthy Table. Really yummy. It is my favorite sipper, especially because I love sweet tea. So I make this in bulk every time I do it. And then I just pour a small amount into my jar with the ice and with water, and boom, it's done. Now this butterfly tea sipper is 1 whole sipper. I put the butterfly tea in it, the tea petals, and the nectar brews. I pull those out. I add 3 teaspoons of super sweet and a 1/4 teaspoon of apricot extract. And here's the fun part. When you add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, it changes from blue to purple. So that's ready to drink right out of the fridge for me. I just add it to a cup of ice. Well, that's all I have to share with you today. Let me know in the comments what you like to prep or do to help you have a smoother week to stay on plan with Trim Healthy Mama and eat healthy. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.